and welcome to the first ever released video of Black Knight Lumber and Gaming. I will be your host today, and today we will be playing Stellaris. Ignore the giant alpha mod thing, because we will be playing with mods. So our race today is going to be the Imperium of Nikarn. It is pre-made, and bring you through it. We are very strong, army damage and minerals, hunter-gatherers, a fairly strong negative to food, adaptive for habitability, sedentary because, well, it doesn't really do much, solitary for the same reason, swarm tactics because this is going to be a very aggressive playthrough, or at least as aggressive as I'm capable of, and cannibalistic because that is actually friendly to these creatures. Our ruler is the Ascended Nakar Bloodspear. We do live on a desert planet. Please ignore the fact that we're a bit interesting in the setup. Arthropoid cities. We have militarist, authoritarian, fanatic industrialist, and materialist. We are all about the minerals, all about the war, all about the non-social equality. We are imperial, so we do have an air system. For civics, we have the Warlord Council. I'll just let you pause it if you want to read these. We are the Imperium of Nikarn, of course. Our flag looks vaguely like something that you would expect from a Viking. We use projectile weapons, warp travel, and we have the Imperial ship's type, thanks to the Imperial ship's mod, a wonderful mod, which you should definitely check out if you have the game. We'll be playing in a large elliptical galaxy, 18 other empires, 2 fallen empires, habitable worlds 1.5. Everything else you can read yourself, and here we go. I am not promising that this will be a stable playthrough, so prepare for interesting things to happen. In the eons since the first primitive Korkal communities took shape amid the great dune seas of Nikan, our civilization has spread and prospered. Technological progress has been swift, but as our numbers grew, the civilian population became increasingly restless. With our world on the brink of anarchy, the military stepped in to restore the rule of law. A new order was established to safeguard our nation from all threats, both external and internal. Now, after the successful creation of several experimental subspace fields, the finest minds of the Imperium of Nikarn had finished development of the first warp drives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. And, of course, thanks to AlphaMod, we have less people than we do starting buildings. So, yeah. For technology, I think we're going to have to go for that research speed. Doctrine and space combat naval capacity. We already have 18. Could get really good off on the Unity right at the beginning, though. But naval capacity. Everyone will be playing this aggressive, so. Okay, well, that was easy. Guess let's see where in the galaxy we are. Oh, that is not great. Oh, that is not great at all. It would be very good if we could extend ourselves towards the galactic center. That way we would be a little bit less easily surrounded. Okay, let's see what we've got for a planet. 22 squares, that's nice. Ooh, that's very nice. Okay, so you may have noticed we by default have the caste system on. They are not particularly happy about that. Too bad. Huh, let's check that. Okay, definitely not that. Well, military, colonial, yeah. Okay, all of that. Okay. Now, policies, edicts. Unrestricted force, of course. Food stockpiling, minimal. Bombardment, full. Resettlement allowed, first colony. Yes, yes. Yes. Looks good. No. Like, can't I just do this? Fine. Okay, so we're going to local militias. Religious freedom. Yeah, since we can only choose between those two, we're going for that. I think that we're going to take the state education for pre-adults, economic stance. Okay, well, I guess that's decided for us. Let's see. I think that we're gonna slap a little bit of industrial priority. Okay then. Okay, looks like we need some tech for this. Personal weapons. Ooh, shiny. I can live with some unrest. We're never gonna have to worry about being attacked. Oh, almost forgot. Assault armies, military budget on high spending. We're generating almost no energy, but at the same time, our military is amazing. And all of that's good. So, ship designer, what did they give us for a prefab? Okay. Okay, so the general plan for what we're going to be doing is we're going to immediately go into supremacy because we want to be stronger in general. Then we're going to go into prosperity for outproduction. Then we're going to go into diplomacy. Sorry, not diplomacy, my bad. We're going to go into harmony, then discovery, then domination, then expansion, then diplomacy. Basically, we don't care about diplomacy. Diplomacy is for the weak sharks. Let's just get this queued up for a while. And there we go. So he's good for a while. Is there anything on the planet that we want to build? Probably not armies already. On second thought, maybe. Oh, almost forgot. Let's... There we go, now we have 2 more citizens. Hypothetically. I don't actually take the time to stop and count them, so I guess it is possible that we just didn't get anything from that, but I'm going to assume that they aren't lying. Possibly a dangerous assumption, but whatever. Ooh, that's a fun little tile. Do we have anything that we can just slap on there? Maybe, possibly. Anything that generates both food and energy? Sorry, minerals and energy. Surprisingly, no. Okay. Guess we're going to be focusing on the minerals there, because who needs energy? And then we're going to stop building on the surface, because it's going to take us a while to populate the planet as it is. So, as you may have noticed from that, we are going to, well, pretty much just start attacking people as soon as we can. Our general plan is just total domination. Situation? Yeah, okay. That was one of the other mods. It gives some options as to controlling a few smaller mods inside of it. So a lot of people tend to play this game fairly slow. I tend to be the exact opposite. Yeah, speaking of which, okay, monthly influence, monthly unity. That's really good for the start. Minerals and energy. Holy bats, we just got 2 of the best combinations possible for the early game. Okay, let's get some real music up in here. There we go. Oh, and in case you're wondering, no. This game does not come out pre-outfitted with the national anthem of the USSR. Which for some reason is not playing. Ah, that could be why.
Construction complete.
Oh, that's a bit loud. There we go. Ooh, energy already. I feel like we are now going to have to name one of our first General Sultan. Like, that's just a good name. Isn't that where they trained the Ultramarines or something? For those of you that don't get the reference, look up Ultramarine. It's worth it. So in case you happen to not be able to stand macromanaging, I do not get into the minor details most of the time. However, if you don't like micromanaging, this is the perfect next playthrough for you. So, how y'all doing? Enjoying the nice music? Yeah, a lot of people don't like this music. It's music. So, if anyone has any requests for where this is going to go, please let me know in the comments. We're still early enough that we can change pretty much anything. Build up enough influence, completely just change the governmental plan. Okay, and we now have the most powerful armada. No point in assigning a general yet, no.
Construction complete.
Indig, thank you for the energy credits.
System survey complete.
Which of these would be better? Probably that one, but it depends on how many blockers. This is so inefficient. Wow. He literally... Wow, it would be hard to choose a less efficient way without being completely ridiculous.
Anomaly found.
We got such a bad starting system. 4 energy.
Construction complete.
Okay, so who do we not need and what do we not need? Well, for now we need everything that we can get, so it's kind of a moot point. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Chiban 3 have been identified as a massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Chiban 3 could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Science officer Timophon has prepared a special research project to delve deeper into this mystery.
Situation log updated.
That's not going to be done for a while, but whatever. Sometimes you get such good names. Like this guy. I feel like I could actually rely on this guy. Except for the fact that his ship is puny. Yeah, level 3. It's gonna be a while before that happens. Yeah. I mean, technically, I guess it's no different than really evolving in water, just on a bigger scale. Well, the beginning of games like this always are slow, so... That's really tempting. So for those of you new to this game, and wondering if there's any particular downside to taking this, no. There's no downside to taking this or the survey the planets. There's literally no purpose in not doing it. It's actually harmful to your empire to not do it.
Situation log updated.
They're all so close. It's great. Well, hope they all thank the music. It's not gonna get much better than this. I assure you, once we actually meet another empire, it is going to get a bit more interesting though. There we go. We might actually encounter someone while doing this. It's not horribly likely, but it's more likely at least. For those of you that like playing very slowly, I will be slowing down once we actually meet someone, but there's no purpose in going slowly while we're in this stage of the game. Now, if y'all have a purpose that I don't know about, please let me know, but as far as I am concerned, can't believe that I forgot to build that. In case you're wondering, no, I have no idea what they're saying in the music. Oh, here we go.
Situation log.
You're a bit, close for my liking, buddy. That means you're about to get eaten. What's your military power at? Oh, that's cute. You're really cute, buddy. No, really, you're absolutely adorable. Okay, so the general idea is we're going to get up to 1k fleet strength, because that's enough to smash a station at level 1 or level 2. Unless they have a remarkably weak station or no station at all for some reason.
Construction complete.
Ah, good. Only 6 months.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
So, you might notice the AI is really bad at playing catch-up. Because at least as far as I can tell, the way that it works is that it is making waypoints, but then it doesn't delete previous waypoints. Ah, never mind. Yes, it does. So right now, believe it or not, it's actually in our best interests to not be discovered by these people. But at the same time, influence. Oh, that's tempting. Oh, that's really tempting, but... Research.
Situation log updated.
Is this Les Mis? I'm fairly sure that this is the Russian translation of Les Mis. Maybe not.
Situation log updated. Construction complete.
Which look at that.
Special project complete.
Oh wow, you are okay. So this is going to sound really bad, but this is the kind of race that I usually end up making good friends with. Yeah, it's either ruthless capitalists or despotic slavers, usually. Okay, so our options are hello, die, die, or die. Let's go with die. Okay, how much do you hate us? You like us? You like us? How do you like us? We're literally built so that people dislike us. I wonder, could I... This is so not going to work. Please tell me that there... There's no way. Yeah. We're literally going to throw their own minerals back at them. Once again, there's no reason not to take this. There's no benefit other than the influence, and that's such a small amount of influence, it's not even enough to do anything with. Okay, so supremacy. Who cares about border friction? Should update at the end of the month if I'm... Oh, never mind. Ooh. Ooh, I like that.
Incoming transmission.
You're funny. I love it when they think that they're funny. No, not research agreement. Star charts. For... Yeah, that'll work. Ooh. are going to eat you. You shall become part of the glorious Imperium. And these things will be your overlords. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what to call them. I guess Korkals, because that's the name, but... So basically we just need to get to the point where they literally can't fight back, and they have Betharium. It's wise AIs to get the good starts. If you don't allow advanced AIs, it just gives them ridiculously good minerals.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Construction not complete. Build more. Are we almost done with any of these yet? No. We have over a year for all of them.
Construction complete.
It's going to be very interesting when these 4 stragglers finally catch up. They've literally been out trying to catch up to this fleet for a year. This guy right here, he's smart. He's trying to intercept them. Yeah, look at that. He's got a brain. Remind me to promote Kajana the Swift. Kayana the Swift? Okay, something or other the Swift. For those of you wondering, okay, if I could be not rudely interrupted by the game this time. For those of you wondering, yes, I do always compulsively check the technology screen. We're willing to trust you. More exceptionally, we're willing to be trustworthy. Exactly what a liar would say. Liars are not to be tolerated in our galaxy. Therefore, they shall be absorbed. We are the Borg. Or something like that. Something about absorption, I guess. Another desert. Wow. Wow. That one blows those 2 out of the water. How long until you scan that? Yeah, that figures.
Construction complete.
Ah, good. Construction complete. Just in time for a new one to be built. And then we will have hit fleet cap. After that, we will be counting on this. So for those of you thinking, well, plus 35% isn't all that much when it's on such low numbers. Keep in mind in the late game, you can get a natural of over, or several hundred.
Complete.
Then you add that 35%, and good grief. There are a lot of armadas right now. Not liking that. We're going to have to ramp up production. While others concentrate on stuff like building up their empires and, things like that. We'll just concentrate on, raffle stomping our neighbors. One of these days, they'll catch up, I swear. And when they do, it will be incredible. A sight like the world has never seen. Look, see? A sight like the world has never seen. Almost a complete triangle. Oh, that's killing me somewhere deep inside. That really hurts. That's better, thank you. Hey, that almost killed me.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so let's see. Food, growth speed, and increasing the general health of our civilians. A military command so that we can actually make good quality weapons and armies and apparently pay them less. Or Jin. As tempting as the Jin is, I think that we should probably go for some quality armies. Ah, let's finish at the same time. Lovely. Ah, yes. Shields. Shields would be a lovely thing. Okay, so move here.
Research complete.
Ah, there we go. That would be useful, but at the same time we don't have enough power to run that until we get the next generator. So let's go for some more minerals. You can never go wrong with minerals. Does this look vaguely like the Droid Tri-Fighter? Only from the front, of course. From the back, it looks like that really weird one that the Rebellion uses sometimes. We'll see what the fleet is named when we actually get an admiral. Any good ones? Not really. Okay, we'll see if we declare war before the year is over. I believe that they take over at the end of the year. Okay. Oh, wow. That's embarrassing. Did I mention that these guys are going to be very, very dead? Because if I didn't, I should have. However, I think that it's about time for our first colony ship. We will send it to... You're kidding. You have got to be kidding. We have 2 Gaia worlds. Okay, well, I'm very happy, but at the same time, right now we need land. So as soon as we get enough minerals, guess what we're gonna do? Actually, what we're gonna do first is that, because, science. We lack it. Severely. Getting a bit nervous there, buddy. I do believe that you are. Now, in case you're wondering why I don't just form a non-aggression pact and then break it when I want to eat them, the problem with this game and many Paradox games is they force you to be honorable. Like in games such as Total War, you can go into someone's lands, fully invade them, have an army by every province that they own, and then simultaneously take their every province. In Paradox games, it first forces you out of their land as soon as you declare war, if you have any armies inside their land. And it forces you to have a non-aggression pact for 10 years if you break a non-aggression pact. Is that not the most backwards thing you have heard? It forces you to have a non-aggression pact for breaking a non-aggression pact. So, I may or may not put a cut in the video here if nothing interesting happens very soon. So, yeah. I shall see you shortly. Or possibly not. Who knows? Something interesting might happen. Oh, look, something interesting happened.
System survey complete.
It would be very nice if we could do something along the lines of speeding up everything.
Construction
there we
complete.
go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, there is something that you should probably know. There is another member of Black Knight Lumber Gaming. I do not know when he will be joining us. I do not know if he will be joining us for this series. I do not know if he will be joining me for any series or if he'll simply be doing his own. But until we know, we shall see. If I find out, I will give you an update in this series, or I will let him come on and make an update himself. The chances are, if we do different series, we will be doing very different types of games.
Anomaly found.
I tend to be more of a strategy game player. Not a good one, but a strategy game player nonetheless. And honestly, I'm not really sure what kind of games he likes. Like, that might sound a little bit weird, but I just flat out don't know. Just realized I have no idea how long we've been running. Well, it's 10:45-ish now, so we'll stop at 11. Hey? Hey. Sounds good. While conducting surface scans of KSA-1, Science Officer Timofon and the crew of the ISS Rothinka the Enlightened discover what appeared to be an artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. They have not detected any further signs of alien activity on this planet, and exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery. We've prepared a special project to translate the text. Exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery, is it? Perhaps blame the giant metal castle. Fascinating.
Situation log updated.
Scientist skill 1. Apparently this is a very simplistic language. You don't have to be a language specialist or any of that type of thing that you normally have to do. Do we have like a transcription guide or something if this is an alien language that we've never written or read before? I think they're underestimating what it takes to translate an entire language. Couldn't even translate another one of our own. That's why we have the Rosetta Stone. Oh, only 2 more months. Oh, there we go. Looks like we ran out of Russian music. There are times when I wish that there were a couple more bars of speed to go through. Oh, I completely missed it. Don't worry, I'm only slightly blind. I am liking the amount of energy that I'm seeing here, but at the same time, we don't really need energy.
System survey complete.
What we really need right now is minerals, so that we can crush these guys with our minerals instead of their own. Speaking of which, can we extort them out of any more of their hard-earned money? We could. And we will. Because this will allow us to build up faster, allowing us to get the new station up faster. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh. Yay. Okay, so we're now at 55% and added naval capacity. Beautiful. If any of you think that's impressive, just wait. It's going to get so much better. Because Master Shipwrights is the first in a tree of technologies. Sorry about that. You may notice a slight cut there. If not, I done messed up. So, oh well. Not the first time, certainly not going to be the last. Ooh, yay. You may hear a little bit of talking in the background, but shouldn't be too bad. Once again, you may notice a slight cut. If not, forget what I said that. I'm liking that they're so friendly with us. Wait, favorable trade? What favorable trade deal? You didn't get a favorable trade deal. I suppose what I could do, instead of killing them all, I could just subjugate them and integrate them. They're nice, so I am tempted. I am really tempted, actually. Yes, they just accept. No. Relative power vampires, of course. Figures. Oh, we're about to have this tick over.
Construction complete.
Yep, this was expected. Colonize you. There. And you will be, until further notice, which will probably come at some point when we find a better planet for it. Warco. Weapons and ammo requisitions. Or weapons and arms requisitions. Depends on where you are on the galaxy. East side is usually arms, west side is usually ammunition. Just made a big mistake there. As long as their military is inferior, I will be happy. The problem with attacking someone that has a lower military strength than you do is they just camp on top of their station. That's all that the AI really does. Now you can lure them out by having a civilian ship go to one of their nearby places, but it's iffy. And you can read that yourself if you want, but the point of the matter is a whole bunch of engineering. At the worst possible time.
Construction complete.
We literally could not have gotten a worse time to get that much.
Research complete.
Hopefully that will transfer over to the next one. It did not. Now we're researching coil guns, which are the next tier up from the railguns we currently have. And once we have those, we will be able to up ourselves to nearly 400, I'm guessing. Won't be great, won't be terrible. Any good admirals? Still the same ones. Really going to hope that those shuffle at some point, because those are terrible.
Colonization in progress.
I'll let you look at that. The swarm is spread. Slightly. Not very far. But they have spread.
System survey complete.
So, the way that naval capacity works is every population that you have adds to the from pops. You have a base of 10, and from spaceports you usually get 2 to 4. It depends on the level of the spaceport, actually. Technically, you can get a lot higher from spaceports, and obviously the more spaceports you have, and the higher population you have, which is why it is not possible in this game to build up instead of out.
Construction complete.
Don't worry about the fact that we're in an energy crisis. We aren't actually. By the time that we get the colony done, we're still going to have plenty of energy left. And if it looks like we're running low, I'll just barter some from these guys because they're, well, they're kind of rolling in it. Oh, look at you. So, once we get to 5, well, probably once we get to, I'd say 1K, or if they make the mistake of making a second colony. Because if they make a second colony, we will swoop in and snatch it up from them like so many vultures. But we are going to leave that for the next episode. So, if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe. This is the first video on the channel, so hopefully you like it. Hope that we see you again. If you've got any recommendations or any requests, put them in the comment section. We'll see what we can do. Bye.